of Mahmud of Ghazni and Sultan Shahabuddin Muhammad Ghori of War, making their way through the northwestern Khyber Pass. Chauhan Rajputs, a clan of warrior kings of the north, stood firmly in their path, and with their legendary fighting skills and strategic planning, they were able to defeat the invaders. The Chauhans gradually extended their influence across India and began the process of building an empire with majestic forts, beautiful palaces, and magnificent temples. In the year 1112 AD, Ajay Raj Chauhan laid the foundations of his capital city, Ajmer, at the Taragarh fort, a short distance from where you sit today. The strong defenses of the fort and the Chauhan Rajputs' expertise in armed warfare protected Ajmer, and the city flourished over the next few decades. Prithviraj Chauhan took over the reins of Ajmer. Samant Sur Kala Rupa se Ran mein march reho ghamasan. An exceptionally gifted young man, Prithviraj was a spirited warrior with impeccable marksmanship. He inherited not only the Chauhan kingdom but also acquired the kingdom of the Tomar dynasty, ruling from the twin capitals of Ajmer and Delhi. But soon, the external threats to his empire had become too serious to ignore. Prithviraj convened an assembly of other Rajput rulers and formed an alliance against the foreign invaders. He was, however, unable to convince the belligerent Raja Jaichand of Kannauj to join this alliance. Fate had other plans for Prithviraj. He faced showers of countless arrows, unflinching in the battlefield, yet his heart conquered with a single glance. A single arrow made him yield. As observed by Chand Bardai, the court poet of Prithviraj, the young king was besotted by the beautiful princess Sanyogita, daughter of Raja Jaichand. Sanyogita too was smitten by Prithviraj. Raja Jaichand got wind of the blossoming romance and resolved to have Sanyogita safely wed as early as possible.
Mantriji, I wish to arrange a swayamvar to Sanyogita. It is time she found her life partner. Send invitations to all eligible kings and princes to come and prove themselves worthy of my daughter's hand.
Indeed, Maharaj. Should we extend this invitation to Prithviraj?
Never. He is an adversary, not a friend. The only position he is fit for in this court is that of a gatekeeper at my doorstep. In fact, I want his statue to be placed at my door, at my service, so that everyone may see the true worth of the great Prithviraj.
The day of reckoning soon arrived for Princess Sanyogita, who was torn between her duty towards her father's wishes and her deep love for Prithviraj. But her faith in Prithviraj and his commitment to their love strengthened her resolve. After addressing the entire congregation of suitors, Jaichand asked Sanyogita to proceed to make her choice.
Sanyogita, let this garland of flowers encircle the neck of your future husband. Go on, don't hesitate.
Sanyogita walked forward, her head bowed demurely, with unfaltering steps, as she moved in front of one prospective groom after another, showing no signs of slowing down or pausing. As she walked past the last suitor, it became clear that something was amiss. Before the stunned audience could react, Sanyogita had reached Prithviraj's statue and, reaching out, put the garland around its neck.
Sanyogita, what have you done? Do you understand what this means? Oh, you, my beloved daughter, betrothed to that wretched Prithviraj?
Prithviraj was hiding behind with his men. Seizing the moment, he emerged from the shadows and hoisting the princess onto his horse, swiftly rode away with selected loyal men. Other soldiers of his army engaged Jaychand's army in spirited combat, holding them back from chasing Prithviraj. Prithviraj and Sanyogita safely made their way to Delhi, far beyond the wrath of Jaychand and his army. Immersed in his newfound marital bliss, Prithviraj began to lose the focus he had on his kingdom. Chandabardai, a court poet and a close confidant in the inner circle of Prithviraj, admonished him for doing this, to caution him about the movement of a large army of Muhammad Ghori towards the kingdom.
Tu gori pairatiyam, ta ghar gori takiyam.
What is the meaning of this, Chand?
I only mean well, my king. But it seems that Sultan Ghori has amassed a fully armored army of over 1,20,000, and an attack is now imminent.
The fool dreams that he can thwart us. How many lessons do we need to teach him before he bows to the mighty Rajput sword? I should not have let him go the last time. If he dares to threaten us again, he'll only seal his fate. Fear not, we will crush him once and for all.
In this second battle of the reign of 1192, while Prithviraj seemed prepared to challenge Ghori's army, other Rajput kings took some time to gather their banners on the field. Moreover, much against the Rajput tradition to fight from sunrise to sunset, Ghori attacked the waiting and at ease Chauhan army before sunrise. This attack was swift and brutal, wiping out the Chauhan army in the battlefield. Prithviraj was taken prisoner and presented in Ghori's court, his head still held high. Perplexed by this show of defiance, Ghori demanded to know why Prithviraj did not lower his gaze.
Sultan Ghori, a Rajput lowers his gaze only upon his death. No sooner.
Enraged by this defiance, Ghori ordered his men to gouge out Prithviraj's eyes with hot metal pincers. The news of Ghori's brutality soon reached Chandabardai. His heart choked with vengeance. However, sensing that the situation was volatile, he soon tempered his anger and planned the most ingenious strategy of diplomacy. He left for Ghori's court and got himself invited for an audience.
Welcome, poet. I see your devotion